I'm Glenn Dyer, and you are watching A Dyer-Situation. Today, I am going to be taking a look at the CROODS. Now, the CROODS is the newest release by DreamWorks Animation Studios. As you know, their last released movie was possibly my favorite holiday movie of all time, Rise of the Guardians. Although technically, I guess it's an Easter movie, but you know, the same diff, right? Um, well, what do I think the CROODS is going to be? Well, from the trailers, it looks like it's going to have a pretty solid story. Like, I saw a couple of them, two basically conflicting trailers. I'm really am wondering, like, how their story's going to turn out, because it looks like it's a pretty interesting story. Like, it looks like there's more behind it than you would think. Um, However, one of the main problems, I'd say, just from the trailers, this, um, is that the voice acting does not match up to what the characters look like in the least. Okay, like you see they're cavemen, cavewomen, but they sound basically like they're teen pop stars. Like they sound nothing like what they look like. Now I know it's a kids movie and you can't have them sounding like roar, 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 roar all the time, but like a little more gruff than that, you know. It sounds like I don't know. It sounds like I'm listening to the kids from Kids Bop, you know. It doesn't sound like I'm listening to cavemen. I'm hoping that that does not ruin the effect, cause otherwise it looks like it's gonna be pretty solid. Um, so yeah, looking forward to it, and I'll see you guys after it's over. And I'm back, and well, that wasn't too bad. Let's see. Uh, it was relatively entertaining, I must say. Um, yeah, more of the thing with the voices. I mentioned this before, the voices thing. Um, don't worry about that. It's a bit. Let me shut this thing. It's getting a little loud. The thing with voices. Um, yeah, it's pretty noticeable at first, but it kind of wears off after a while. You never stop noticing it, but it has less of an effect later on. So don't think it's gonna keep on bothering you throughout the entire movie. But yeah. I think the main strong point about this movie is probably the design. Like the design of the landscape, the strange animals, the wacky creatures, the characters' design and the way they move. Like it's amazing. Like I was blown away with that part. Like the thing looks really good. Uh, However, um, it didn't leave much of an impact. I'm honestly kind of sad to say. It's it yeah. Honestly, I left it kind of like, yeah, that was pretty good, but as you can tell, not much going on here. Um, will I recommend it? Well, if it's a decent movie for kids, I'd say. I think they'd enjoy it, but I don't know, don't go rushing out to see it. Maybe you only see it if, like, your kid's like, Mom, I really want to see a movie, and you're like, okay, we'll watch the CROODS, why not? Yeah, it's pretty safe for kids and stuff. Possibly the only interesting thing about this, like, the thing that actually had me, like, thinking about stuff, was the ending. It ended about 6 different times in the span of 5 minutes. Like it had 6 different natural endings in the span of 5 minutes, like towards to like at the end. It was it was strange to say the least. Like this is kind of what I mean. Like yeah, we hit our climax and stuff, and we have our little moments, and then it's like, oh, okay, that was kind of a downbeat ending, but you'll learn something from it. Then, oh, well, it's still a down, and then, yeah, well, oh, it's still a downbeat ending, but now it's a little bit happier, like, you know, something different happens. And then, oof, that was a really downbeat ending. And then, ooh, that was a really downbeat ending. And then, oh, that's a nicer ending. And then, oh, alright, that's a complete and full ending. There you go. It's really weird. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Like, it felt like it ended like at least those six times in 5 minutes. Like they managed to end the movie six different times. That's the main thing. But yeah, I found it reasonably enjoyable. And yeah. So until next time, I'm Glenn Dyer, and you have been watching A Dire Situation.